Imagine a place where your breath freezes instantly. It turns into tiny tinkling crystals in the air. This place is real. It is called Yakutia, a huge region in Siberia. I have been to many cold places, but nothing prepares you for this. The landscape is vast and wild. It is a kingdom of ice and snow. Endless forests of larch and pine trees, called the taiga, stretch out as far as the eye can see. They are covered in a thick blanket of white. Rivers are frozen solid, becoming highways of ice. This is nature at its most powerful and its most beautiful. The scale of this place is staggering. Yakutia is massive, bigger than India, but very few people live here. The emptiness is part of its character. When you stand out in the wilderness, the silence is incredible. It is a deep, profound quiet that you can almost feel. The air is so cold it feels sharp in your lungs. Every sound, from the crunch of your boots on the snow to the snap of a twig, seems amplified. It's a land that demands respect. You don't conquer Yakutia, you learn to live with it. It's a true test of human endurance. This isn't just a cold place, it is the coldest inhabited place on Earth. The people who live here are some of the toughest I've ever met. They are called the Yakuts, or Saka people. They have lived in this extreme environment for centuries. Their knowledge of survival is passed down through generations. They understand the rhythms of the land. They know how to read the snow and the ice. They know how to find food when everything is frozen. Living here is not just about surviving. It is about thriving in a place that seems impossible. My journey here is about understanding that spirit. How do people manage day after day, month after month, in this incredible cold? It's one thing to survive for a week with the right gear. It's another to build a life, raise a family, and find joy here. It takes a special kind of strength. It's a mental game as much as a physical one. This land will test you in every way possible, but it also offers rewards you won't find anywhere else. Let's dive into this world of ice and see what it takes to call Yakutia home. It's a real-life adventure. The cold here is on another level. It's not just chilly, it's a deep, bone-crushing freeze. We are talking about temperatures that plummet to -50, -60, and even colder. The record in the village of Oymyakon, right here in Yakutia, is an unbelievable -71.2 degrees Celsius. That's colder than the surface of Mars on some days. At these temperatures, everything changes. Metal becomes brittle and can snap like a twig. Your phone battery will die in seconds. Even the simple act of breathing requires care. This extreme cold is caused by a few things. Yakutia is far from any ocean, which means there are no warming sea breezes. It's also located in a series of valleys which trap the cold air. During the long winter, the sun hangs low on the horizon, offering little warmth. The result is a stable, high-pressure system that keeps the region locked in a deep freeze for months on end. From October to April, the land is in the grip of winter. It's a constant battle against the elements. This is nature's raw power on full display. You can see the effects of the cold everywhere. Locals leave their cars running all day if they need to go out. If you turn the engine off, the battery will freeze, the oil will thicken, and it might not start again until spring. If you throw a cup of boiling water into the air, it doesn't fall as water. It instantly vaporizes and turns into a cloud of ice crystals with a loud whoosh. It's a dramatic reminder of how quickly the cold can transform things. Even your eyelashes can freeze together if you're not careful. Living here means you have a different relationship with the world. You are constantly aware of the temperature. It dictates everything you do, from what you wear to how long you can stay outside. People don't say it's cold here. They specify the exact temperature. -40 is considered normal for a winter's day. It's only when the thermometer drops below -55 that people might consider keeping their children home from school. This is a place where humans have adapted to the very edge of what is possible. It is truly remarkable. In Yakutia, your clothing is your first line of defense. It's your armor against the biting cold. Getting it wrong is not an option. It could lead to frostbite in minutes. The key is layering, but it's not just about piling on clothes. It's about using the right materials. The Yakut people have perfected this over centuries. They rely on natural furs. Reindeer, Arctic fox and sable furs are not just for show. They are essential survival tools. They are incredibly effective at trapping air and keeping the body warm. You won't see many people wearing modern synthetic jackets here. Fur is king. A typical winter outfit starts with thermal underwear. Then comes a layer of wool or fleece. On top of that, you wear your main outer layers. This usually means a heavy fur coat called a shuba that goes down to your shins. You'll also wear fur trousers, but the extremities are the most important. Your head, hands and feet lose heat the fastest. A big fur hat, or ushanka, is essential. It covers your head and ears completely. Thick fur mittens are much warmer than gloves because your fingers share their warmth. Footwear is critical. The ground is permanently frozen, so it will suck the heat right out of your feet. The traditional boots are called untie. They are made from reindeer leg fur, with the fur facing outwards. The soles are made of thick felt to insulate you from the frozen ground. They are incredibly warm and durable. Wearing the wrong boots is a rookie mistake. Your feet will go numb in no time. You have to protect your connection to the earth, even if that earth is frozen solid. It's all part of the local wisdom that keeps people safe. Dressing to go outside is a ritual. It takes time. You can't just throw on a coat and run out the door. You have to prepare. You check your layers. You make sure there are no gaps where the cold can get in. A scarf is often wrapped around the lower half of the face to protect the skin and warm the air you breathe. It's a serious business. Your life depends on it. This is not about fashion. It's about function. It's about respecting the power of the cold and being properly prepared to face it head-on. When the outside world is trying to freeze you, your home becomes your fortress. Houses in Yakutia are built with one main goal: to keep the cold out. You can't build a house directly on the ground here. The ground is permafrost, which means it is permanently frozen soil. In the summer, the top layer can thaw slightly. If a house was built on it, the heat from the house would melt the permafrost underneath, causing the foundation to sink and the structure to collapse. It's a huge engineering challenge. The solution is clever. Houses are built on stilts. They are raised about 1 meter or more off the ground on deep concrete or steel piles. These piles are driven deep into the permafrost, anchoring the house securely. This creates a gap between the house and the ground. Cold air can circulate underneath, which keeps the permafrost frozen and the foundation stable. It looks strange at first, seeing entire towns where the buildings seem to float above the snow. But it's a brilliant adaptation to the unique environment. Insulation is everything. The walls of the houses are incredibly thick. They use multiple layers of materials to trap heat. Windows are often triple or even quadruple glazed. That's 3 or 4 panes of glass with air or gas trapped between them. This creates a powerful thermal barrier. When you look at a building from the outside on a very cold day, you'll see a thick layer of frost covering the walls. That's a good sign. It means the heat is staying inside the building where it belongs. Heating is the lifeblood of every home. Most buildings are connected to a central heating plant. These plants work around the clock all winter, pumping hot water and steam through a network of super-insulated pipes that run above the ground. You can see these massive pipes snaking their way through the cities like giant arteries. They are the lifeline of the community. A failure in the heating system during the depths of winter would be a catastrophe. So these systems are built to be robust and reliable. They are the heart of the Yakutian fortress. In a place this cold, food is, well, really just fuel. The body needs a lot of calories just to stay warm, you know. The traditional Yakutian diet is perfectly suited for this. It's rich in meat and fat. This isn't a place for light salads and low-fat meals, that's for sure. Your body is a furnace, and you need to keep it well stocked with high-energy fuel. The diet is based on what the land provides. That means fish from the frozen rivers, horse meat, and reindeer meat. These animals are adapted to the cold and are a vital source of protein and fat. One of the most famous local dishes is stroganina. It's a delicacy here. It consists of raw, thinly sliced frozen fish. The fish are caught in the winter and frozen instantly on the ice. They're then brought inside and shaved into long, delicate curls with a sharp knife. It's eaten while still frozen, often dipped in a simple mixture of salt and pepper. It might sound a bit unusual, but it's delicious. It melts in your mouth. It's also packed with nutrients and omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential for staying healthy in the long, dark winter. Horse meat is another staple. The Yakutian horse is a remarkable breed. It's a stout, hardy animal with a long, shaggy coat. It can survive outdoors even in the deepest winter, digging through the snow to find grass. Its meat is a key part of the local diet, and its milk is fermented to make a traditional drink called kumis. Reindeer meat is also very common. It's lean and full of flavour. Nothing goes to waste. The people here have a deep respect for the animals that provide them with sustenance. Because fresh vegetables and fruits are hard to come by in winter, people rely on what they can preserve. They gather berries and mushrooms during the short summer and preserve them for the long months ahead. They also eat a lot of hearty soups and stews. A hot bowl of soup filled with meat and potatoes is incredibly comforting when it's -50 outside. The food here is not fancy. It is simple, hearty and effective. It's survival food. It's the fuel that keeps the human spirit burning bright in the heart of the cold. So, what is a normal day like when the temperature is -50 degrees? Well, life goes on, but with a lot of extra precautions. The day starts early, often in complete darkness, since the winter sun doesn't rise until, mid-morning. Getting the kids ready for school is a major operation. Bundling them up in all their layers of fur and wool can take a good 20 minutes. Schools generally stay open unless the temperature drops below -55 degrees for the younger children. These kids are tough, let me tell you. They see the walk to school in the freezing fog as just a normal part of life. Getting around is a challenge, no doubt about it. Most people rely on buses or taxis in the cities, since you really don't want to wait outside for too long. Bus stops are sometimes enclosed to provide some shelter from the wind. If you own a car, maybe you have a heated garage. If not, you might leave it running for hours if you need to use it. In the villages, snowmobiles are the vehicle of choice. They are fast and reliable on the snow and ice. For longer distances, people use the frozen rivers as ice roads. They're a crucial part of the transport network in winter. Work continues, even in the extreme cold. Folks who work outdoors, like construction workers or market vendors, have a tough job. They take frequent breaks to warm up inside. At the outdoor fish markets, the vendors are dressed in the warmest gear imaginable. They stand by their stalls for hours, selling fish that are frozen as solid as blocks of wood. They use saws to cut portions for customers. It's a testament to their resilience. Office workers have it easier, but they still have to make the journey to and from work in the bitter cold. The darkness is as much a part of winter as the cold. In December, there might only be 3 or 4 hours of daylight. This can have a big impact on people's moods, but life is adapted to it. Homes are warm and brightly lit. People spend a lot of time indoors with family and friends. It's a time for socializing, telling stories, and sharing meals. The daily grind in Yakutia is a constant negotiation with the environment. It requires planning, patience, and a healthy dose of respect for the power of winter. It's tough, but the people here are tougher. You might think that people would hide away during the coldest, darkest months, but in Yakutia they do the opposite. They celebrate it. Winter is a time for incredible festivals and traditions that bring the community together. These events are a powerful way to fight off the winter blues and embrace the unique culture of the region. They are a burst of warmth and light in the middle of the deep freeze. It really shows the incredible spirit of the people here. They don't just endure winter, they make it their own. One of the main events is the Pole of Cold Festival in Oymyakon. This is the village that holds the record for the coldest temperature. People come from all over to celebrate the cold itself. There are reindeer races, ice fishing competitions, and displays of traditional Yakut culture. You can even meet Chiskan, the Yakut lord of the cold. He's a figure from local mythology, sort of a Siberian Santa Claus who is in charge of winter. It's a fantastic celebration of survival and resilience in the face of extreme conditions. Another important tradition is the Ice Sculpture Festival. In the capital city of Yakutsk, artists create a magical world out of ice. They carve intricate sculptures of animals, mythical figures, and fantastical buildings. The ice is harvested from the frozen rivers. It is crystal clear and perfect for carving. The sculptures are lit up with colourful lights, turning the city into a glittering winter wonderland. It brings a sense of joy and beauty to the long, dark nights. It's a way of using the very thing that makes life hard, the ice, to create something beautiful. The biggest festival of the year is Isyak, which celebrates the arrival of summer. But the winter traditions are just as important for morale. They are about community. They give people a reason to come together, to share food and laughter, and to remind each other that they are not alone in the struggle against the cold. These festivals are a vital part of the culture. They are a defiant shout of joy in the face of the harshest winter on Earth. It's a powerful lesson in how to find light in the darkness. Surviving in Yakutia is not just a physical challenge, it's a mental one too. The combination of extreme cold and long months of darkness can be tough on the human spirit. Staying positive is a crucial survival skill. The people here have developed amazing ways to keep their morale high. It's all about mindset and community. They focus on the things they can control and find joy in the small moments. It's a masterclass in mental resilience, honestly. You have to be strong in your head to make it through a Yakutian winter. One of the most important strategies is staying connected. People spend a lot of time with family and friends. The home is the center of social life. It's a warm, bright sanctuary from the cold outside. Neighbors rely on each other. There is a strong sense of community. If someone's car breaks down or their heating fails, people will rush to help. This spirit of cooperation is essential. Knowing you have a network of support makes the challenges of winter much easier to bear. You are all in it together. Finding hobbies and staying active indoors is also key. Many people are skilled in crafts like carving, sewing, or beadwork. These activities keep the hands and mind busy during the long evenings. Sports are also popular. Indoor gyms, swimming pools and sports halls are well used. Keeping the body moving is good for both physical and mental health. It helps to combat the lethargy that can set in during the dark months. It's about creating your own energy when the world outside is cold and still. Finally, there is a deep appreciation for the beauty of winter. It's not seen as an enemy to be fought, but as a powerful and majestic season. People talk about the whisper of the stars, the sound the air makes when it's so cold your breath freezes. They marvel at the diamond dust, those tiny ice crystals that glitter in the air. They enjoy the crisp, clean air and the profound silence of the snow-covered landscape. By finding the beauty in their environment, they transform it from a source of hardship into a source of wonder. It's the ultimate mental survival technique. After seeing everything it takes to live here, you might ask a simple question. Why? Why would anyone choose to live in the coldest place on Earth? Why endure the darkness, the brutal cold, and the daily challenges? The answer is complex, but it comes down to one thing. This is home. For the people of Yakutia, this land is not a frozen wasteland. It is a place of incredible beauty, deep history, and strong community. It's in their blood. They are proud of their ability to thrive where others would not even survive. There is a profound connection to the land. This is the land of their ancestors. Their culture, their stories, and their traditions are all tied to this unique environment. They are the people of the ice. Leaving would mean leaving a part of themselves behind. There is a sense of freedom in the vast open spaces. The wilderness is on their doorstep. In the summer, the land transforms into a green paradise with long sunlit days. The contrast between the seasons makes them appreciate the warmth and light even more. The community here is incredibly strong. People rely on each other in a way that is rare in the modern world. This shared struggle creates a powerful bond. They are not just neighbors, they are a family. They celebrate together, they face hardships together. This sense of belonging is a powerful reason to stay. It's a quality of life that can't be measured in degrees Celsius. It's a richness of human connection that is forged in the fires of the coldest winter. So, while the cold is a dominant feature of life here, it is not the only feature. This is a land of extremes, yes, but it is also a land of incredible resilience, stunning beauty, and warm hearts. The people of Yakutia have not just adapted to the cold, they have built a vibrant and unique culture around it. They have proven that the human spirit can burn brightly even in the coldest corner of the planet. And that is why they stay. Because for them, this heart of ice is and always will be home. What an incredible place.